Oh my goodness, folks! It's time for the 420 show.
But old Joe, he gets all tongue-tied.
Yeah.
He can't even say dictation properly.
No, we're just reviewing a show from earlier.
No, that's not how you spell
You can now add up to 3 guests to your broadcast. That's good to know.
Yes, you take the dictation from the teacher. You see, and I feel like I can teach people something.
Come on, step up the gangbang plank and be counted. Yes, looking for a good crew.
Very excited.
My crew and I, yes.
So let me switch over to
how's everybody doing tonight? Happy New Year to everybody. Happy late New Year. Krugity Dug's out there.
Here we are with the live show. In the last...
Let's rock out for a minute while I get my bearings. Riley's just in time. We go get a libation, and I'll be right back. And then we'll fire up Rhonda.
We got snow. And ice. I got a fire, baby. I'll light it twice. I just love to play. I'm not very good at it, but, you know, keep trying, right? You want to hear some really good classical. Matthias is a great classical guitar player. He really is. Makes me wonder why he watches my show at all, because I suck. I see Jake out there. Jake the Snake. Oh, man, slithering around there with them snappers. Good to see you, Jake. Yeah, so what happened was I became to understand something through all my studies. I'm doing some real specialized studies.
Okay.
Real hard stuff that nobody dares to do.
That's
yes,
Zack.
I'm asking all them
Back to home.
People get killed for asking. Yes, and old Jacob knows man Zach's got the cojones to step right up there and ask him. Oh, I love it. It's tough questions. Like where the clitoris is. Wow, yeah, baby. Woo-hoo. That's in the air for the old clitoris. Magical little thing it is if you know how to work it. Buttons.
Oh, it's all about the buttons.
Oh, I'm working up a sweat just thinking.
Where's AD at?
Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, Jake, it's going to be a great second season, second year doing the show. Oh, I've come so far, getting sober and all that nonsense. Oh, best thing I ever did, separate myself from the silly crowd, rushing over the cliff right now, chasing after the free burger and fries. Oh, my goodness. What are we going to do with him, Jake? What are we going to do? Anyway, it's a real special deal. We're going into doing this.
Hold on with me. Bear with me. I'm adding people.
This is what I do. Maybe someone else discover me and
people that normally watch the show, maybe? I don't know. I hope so. Where the heck is...
old Nielsen. Yeah. And old Maniac Mazumdar. Yeah, he's the evil scientist. He is. He's the evil scientist, and he's in bed with the MRC. Yes, the MRC is a governmental. Somehow it's a. What it is it's a tumor.
Yes, I'm looking for your invite.
That's grown in our governmental infrastructure.
Okay,
somewhere along the Senate and the president and our lowly bills that we peasants try and get them to pass. You know, we want a street light on the corner where the kids always get
enough. All right, I'm back, Krug.
Yeah, I'm glad to see you too, Jacob. Very glad
oh man, it's nice to be back, guys. It's nice to be back, Krug. I'm really proud of you, Krug.
On board today. Hats off to you and your missus. And
yeah, so I'm on to some very big, there she is, AD, one of my stars in the sky. Yes, I'm just hanging out here, me and Riley. Here he is, come here, come in. Daddy, throw it. Come here, you gotta come here though. I'm not gonna chase you. Anyway, yeah, Riley's excited because I'm back. Yes, I'm back. Go sans hat. Anyway, glad to see you, AD. Shall we play with... What do you want to do? Huh? What do you want to do? Should I play the guitar? See if I can do that? You hear the little grumbling? Come here. Okay, come on. Bring it to Daddy. Put it in my hand. Put it in my hand. He wants to chase something. Yeah, come here. Oh, go get it. Maybe I could trick him and get it close. Anyway, great to see you, AD. What have you been working on? Tell me. You want to come on the show and talk? Hey, Alyssa. Rocky's doing great. He's actually having a sleepover for the next 5 days. My girl wasn't sure I was going to be home. Yeah, they had me locked up in a mental facility. They did. Come on. Come see me. Come get a treat. You come over here. Oh, he's my pretty boy. Come on. Up. Come on, up. Come on, silly. Uppity up, up. Oh, quit being so silly. He'll submit to me. Yeah, let's hear some beautiful music. We got Krug, 67 days clean and sober. Oh, I got ya. I got him. Easy, feller. Easy. Come on. AD wants to say hi. Oh, he's just going crazy. Yes, he's just going crazy. Let's see if I can play with Rhonda. Or should I play with Rosie? I don't know. I haven't spent any time with Rhonda yet. Let's see what she has to say. Yeah, I'm so excited. I got big things going on. Oh, look at what else I got, AD. Oh, I got to show off before I play with Rhonda. Yeah, look, I'm going to show you. What'd I do with it? Oh, I took it downstairs. I got the bag, the big bag that goes on the back of the Harley Davidson. The top of it's a round unit, about that big around. And Antonio Gio, nice to see you. Yes, I like to make people laugh, and I like to make people think, and I'm a little bit tricky with my words sometimes. I got all kinds of things. Oh, I want to share something with you guys. Yes, right out of my journal from when I was away. You're gonna love this. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna love it. I got some poetry that Antonio. Yeah, great to see you guys. Anybody that hasn't met me, I'm Crazy Old Captain Mad Zack. I'm an artist, and I'm trying to share good things with the world. This is a dream I had. Riley, stop your barking. The rats aren't that serious right now. Come on, I want you on snapper duty, but up here next to me. Come here. Come. Silly dog. Anyway, can I show you? This is a dream I had, and at one point, there was a conversation with this being, this person. I think it was Ethos or Pathos, one or the other. The Dream Weaver himself. Can I show you something, he said, looking at me, standing. He said, while taking my hand and pointing to the gold and diamond ring on my finger, this very ring, pointing to this very ring and asking me to free it from my knuckle. Yes. And as he gestured for me to free it in order to show me something, freeing the ring loose from my knuckle, he removed it and placed it on his hand. He then took my hand, his left palm, to my palm with my right hand, and folding his fingers into mine. Looking at our hands together, he asked me to look and tell him what I saw and wanted. And after a few moments of silence, he spoke and he said that he had been saving up for his whole life to find this treasure for something special in life. And that what he had been searching for was within me. It was me, myself. We embraced, my left cheek upon his left shoulder, and I sobbed. And to think that my whole life, and killing myself successfully 6 times, defying death 3 other times, 9 times defying death. You know, my whole life I searched for something too. And I had it inside of me, of myself, all this time. It took a year of performing live on Facebook. It took the past 10 plus months of sobriety. Down to even where I very rarely do I smoke marijuana even. It took a year of performing, showcasing myself in a drunken stupor, and making something of myself, polishing myself up. Polishing up my act, creating an act to even polish to begin with, conceptualizing all my own content, not ever asking Hey D to buy a CD, not ever begging anybody to go to Reverb Nation and purchase the tracks, always giving it away, being taken advantage of by CD Baby, posting my album that I have for sale on YouTube and slapping me with copyright infringements when I air my content. Yes, I have a lot of money on the table, and some wise legal legal technician, attorney, could clearly see a great opportunity to become rich and famous. Yes, my book alone exposes there's over 9 exposés in there off the top of my head. And a treasure map where I'm giving away a gun. Yeah, pistol, revolver, Italiano. Yeah, real gun. It doesn't fire, but it's a real gun just the same. You see? And it's all happenstance. It's part of my existence. It's part of my life. It's real. It's a real treasure. It's not set up and staged to get you guys on a wild goose chase, you know, a scavenger hunt or whatever, and beg you to buy the book. I made the book as cheap as I can on Amazon.com for $2.99. I think it's worth $30 myself. Digital or paperback, don't matter. It's the fact that I died 9 times, defied death to tell you the story. Did I write more songs while they're holding you hostage? Yes, I did, AD. Anyway, that was a dream that I wrote. Now, let's get to the songs I wrote. A couple of them. I separated myself from one of my very important journals for the sake that I was going to die in the facility. Yes, I concerned myself with whether I was going to live or die in that situation because I was being manipulated. And anybody who's hip to my investigations can clearly see the opportunity they had to pink slip me, is what it's called. They pink slipped me, all because I broke down and prayed to God, gave myself up to God. That 16th of December in that emergency room where they were going to monitor me for up to 72 hours and then send me home. Then they turned it around saying they showed up at my place to pink slip me as discreetly as possible, which means to tackle me and drug me if necessary, so that the neighborhood doesn't notice me being hauled out of my home and put into a mental hospital where I had to fight to get out of. 33 days I spent there while they insisted I insisted I was schizophrenic. Yes, and the doctor actually fought with me. And then I got COVID. I did. I got the COVID-19 virus, and I was sick for 2 days. I told them at the Ohio Hospital for Psychiatry. I told them on 880 Greenlawn Street or Avenue. I told them, I said, hey, I'm sick. They ignored me for 2 days. Okay, so here I am potentially infecting, you know, up to 20 guys potentially. And they put me in a room, where they didn't have any soap. And it was only cold water coming out of the faucet. So how am I supposed to combat germs and viruses if I can't wash with warm, soapy water like suggested by the AMA? Oh, I'm not picking little fights. These are big, tangible, profitable arguments to need to be presented. Yeah, on a shitty little plate with chips on it because your sister is pissed off every time she has to do the dishes. You know, that one guy who's pissed off because he's got to work. Well, if everybody was a little more selfless, they would find the happiness that they're searching for. It's very easy. Just don't think about yourself. Yes, and when you think about others, they'll think about you. You'll never have to feed yourself or clothe yourself or put a roof over yourself, over your own head, because you have the support of your fellow man. Yeah, I'm the butcher, and when my neighbor shoots a deer, I cut it up for him. Yeah, and he's a mechanic. When my car breaks down, running back and forth to the fucking knife sharpening shop, he fixes it for me. Yeah, and our kids play together and learn from us and help out with those details. Yes, and they get spanking when they step out of line. If you got to paddle your kid by the time still at the age of 12, you got a problem. Okay? You shouldn't have to paddle your kid anyway to begin with. It's called relating. Yes, Gremlin is happy to see me. He wants to play, and Daddy's being a jerk. Yes, Daddy's being a jerk. Go get it. Oh, that one went down the stairs. Good shot, Zach. Anyway, am I making sense? Am I hitting home with anybody? Don't you want to... Remember Walter Brennan bringing it all back home for Christmas, Thanksgiving? Oh, but Johnny wouldn't make it. Johnny couldn't make it, said the letter. Yes, that old tear-jerking song. It's probably public domain by now. Anyway, AD, you can put your pickaxe handle away. I don't think we'll have to snap any snappers in the head tonight with our drywall nail adorned pickaxe handle. Yeah, them pickaxe handles I got from Clint Eastwood from leftover from that movie Pale Rider. Yeah. Speaking of which, I had such a ball with Biden teaching him how to do the squint and the sneer, you know. Oh, it was great. 6 weeks, just me and Biden watching old Clint Eastwood movies. It was great, AD. Great. Yeah. And he really does love popcorn and ice cream. Yes, his little secret pet peeve. Oh, he's got his little picadillo. He's got a little picadillo. Oh, Bitey Poo does. Yes, he likes ice cream on his popcorn. He does. He likes ice cream on it. What he does is he lights the stove. Yes, the gas stove with that precious gas. He lights it, and then he puts a little bowl, like a cocktail sauce bowl for shrimp cocktail sauce bowl, puts a little ice cream in a shrimp cocktail sauce bowl glass, sets it on top of the stove after it's been heated up for 30 minutes, and lets it melt slowly in the bowl. Yeah. And then he drizzles it on his popcorn. He does. You know what kind he likes? Superman. Yeah, the Superman flavor. Riley, your little pecker was wet just now. Did you pee somewhere? Yes, Daddy, you're not paying enough attention. It's okay, little dog, little pee. Anyway, moving on. Yes, you will need your legal pad, and you will need your turkey quill pen, a couple bottles of that prison tattoo ink they use for the Warning World Trade Centers on it, and that hideous brick block work. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, like you laid block. Ha! Blockhead. Yeah, and that clearly obstinate and deviant defying prison number on their arm when they're so proud of being a thug and a gangster and down with the boys riding and dying. Dying or ride or die shit. Ain't a ride or die guy out there outside of my fan club. Yeah, that's heard of the show. Yes, I even called the Easy Riders out. Yes, Riley's marking me. No dirty sniffers allowed on this magical life. Anyway, AD, you're really a superstar in my sky. I'm so happy to have you, so proud. Let's get to finding the stupid poetry, Matt Zach. You're always such a tease, I know. Yes, I even wrote down the Lord's Prayer. I'm so serious. Yes, I'm gonna give myself up to the ministry. I'm only gonna use the F word when I got idiots to talk to. See, I was given permission to communicate in any language. I prefer the language of music. Yeah, because it's easy and seductive. It's very seductive. Remember that song I sang you, AD, and you went home that night and pretended like you were making love to me when you were making love to him, and I was thinking about you while I was making love to her. Oh yeah, remember that? And we were one on the same mental plane, and I pinched your nipple a little too hard on the left side, and I had to overcompensate. So I don't know why I did that. It was when you tickled my taint. It's very sensitive. Oh man, or not you? Well, you know, in my dream. Yeah, in your dreams, man, Zach. Yes. Oh my goodness. Anyway, yeah, what was I getting at? Oh yeah, poetry. Yeah, so I actually did copy down the Lord's Prayer, and I got some lovely things to color. Here's my my famous artist crossword puzzle I did. Yeah, famous artists. I didn't even know there was this many famous artists. Look at all the names on that page. Wow, screenshot. Let's see what this computer wants to see my face for. I don't know why. Anyway, yeah. Fireplace. Yeah. Oh, gotta save this, give it to Grandma. See, there's one on both sides, and what she does is, it's really sad, AD. She's focusing her attention span, in all seriousness, Grandma, 86 years old, focusing her attention span into coloring with colored markers because she's so worried. Yes, she even has a little recipe in her purse for a natural poison to put her down. She really does, I swear to you. She has a recipe of poison hemlock and all those other things. I don't know what, but just an example. Some various herbs that are highly toxic to make a concoction that will, suicide assisted. Yeah, assisted suicide, basically. I'm serious. And listen, I had 12 cats on the property, feral cats, and I admit to killing 5. Yeah. I had one I put in a cage and dumped off in front of a farmhouse like they were doing to us. And I said, there, enjoy your new home. Be thankful I didn't kill your ass. Yes. Anyway, yes, I killed 5 of them feral cats. Nobody wants a feral cat, and anybody who's got a farm with horses, I'm perfectly within right to kill varmints on my property. So any of you animal abuse people want to step up, we can argue about that too, because it's very controversial. And Mad Zack is just dying. Oh, I'm right on the edge, AD, right on the edge of media publicity. My pants are getting moist. Yes. Oh, I love it. Yeah, from sweating. Yeah, nervousness, as far as you know. So in honor of Clint Eastwood, I went down and I got some Kentucky cheroots from the local tobacco shop. Yes, it's a lovely place where they sell marijuana. You should see this nugget. Let me show you something. Dignity and death, yes. Assisted suicide should be legal everywhere. Yeah, but not in capitalistic. See, what we're operating under in existence globally is a capitalistic dictation. Yes, globally. There's a global dictator. Okay? People need to get on board with what I'm talking about. Yeah, and check out this nugget. Look at that. Oh, man. Well, camera don't do it justice, but it's nothing but tar. Sticky through and through. I can't even roll a joint with it. Yeah, gotta smoke it the old school way. Yeah, remember when we used to get that black hash and smoke it out of a pop can? Yeah, here's the pop can. Yeah, that's not a promo ad for carbonated beverages made by some capitalistic pig who's poisoning the general society with diabetes for personal profiteering game agenda. Oh, man, Zach, back to finding that poem. Okay. Yeah, lots of things to color. Not in that one. Not in that one. Come on now. See, I just got home. Don't anybody tease me for not being organized. I'm sharing something very personal. Wait, this isn't even the right book. Where's the... Oh, here's this one. Green Book. See, Green Book. And some of you special fans, true, not democracy, especially with the cover drama. Yes, and you know what I think? I have a very significant conspiracy theory. I think they discovered a place to live in the Antarctic. Yes, we may be able to defeat AI with a simple copyright infringement charge. You cannot record or document my intellectual property without express written consent. End of story. So now we need to read the fine print, and using this Alexa, for instance, that's recording us all the time. Yes, it should be a poor choice of the people. Yes, but see, you're a number, and they've got speculated revenue on paper. They have revenue speculation for future revenue from you, you see. So you can't quit the game early. What part of this don't make sense? Huh? Social distancing, water consumption was not an express concern until myself and the guys began practicing it on the day before. That's some details about the mischief at the shop. But, oh, here's the song. Oh, don't you hear me shout and sing from the rooftop? Oh, don't you see this colorful rainbow that is me? Oh, Jehovah, can you hear my songs in heaven? Please awaken the people for that gift that is free. Like a storm in the night, I sing without a warning. Like a bird and a prayer, you cannot predict me. Just like a lightning bolt strikes out without warning. I'm the gift, it's the gift of life, and it's free, it's free. It's the gift of life, and it is free. Yeah, I didn't rehearse it, and that's probably the wrong, that's an A-harp. Yeah, work on that first set before you embarrass yourself. You should have just left it the song. I know. Let's see, if you travel to other lands, you must be respectful of their customs and represent a noble idea of your own land. Disrespect is a jailable offense in a lot of places. You will not seek protection from any embassy. We have to reverse this view that foreign countries have about Americans, American men. American men are repulsive to other countries. Yes, the women in Italy, for instance. Oh, I know quite. Alexandra Kaminska, she lives in Italy, and she's a beautiful woman, my age, around my age, and she's explained to me that the women there, They don't like American men, you know, and Hollywood's all pretend. Yeah. You know, Mark Wahlberg, he's not really a pistol shooting, you know, cop detective kind of guy. Maybe he has that intellectual capacity, but he's a normal, regular, everyday guy. Just happened to catch a break and get away from whatever it was through whatever decisions he made. Somehow he hit it, and he's not. He's a lot like Bruce Springsteen, I guess. You know, he just wears regular clothes and doesn't have to dress up fancy. I do the fancy dress up thing because I'm a message in a bottle floating on a digital sea, and I'm waiting to be scooped up and discovered by somebody who recognizes that I have things that are beneficial to people, in support of people, to show them the way. No, it's not about beating people down with religion. Yes, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Yeah. You know, him and I, we're the same people. Him and I. Yeah, he's got a car dealership franchise now. And his car dealership is right here in Columbus, guys. I've been posting to get him to come on the show. Matter of fact, fuck that Zack. Marky Mark, he's too busy for me, little old Zack. Anyway, surprise, surprise, surprise. There's always a prize to find in the lies. Time flies, time flies, time flies. It seems like just yesterday when we laughed and we cried. Busting clouds of sun rays, and my heart bursts with pride when I've got my pals AD and Tom by my side. Don't forget Krug. So let's pack a bag and old water and haul it down from the barn. Gravel road's a bit slippery, but we'll ride out the storm. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Good friends are precious and worth all the lies. Time flies, time flies, time flies. All life's manure keeps the pond's frogs fat on flies. The pond's frogs fat on flies. Come on, guys, I'm winging it here. Ha! Yeah, anyway, you get the idea. Rolling right along. I'm glad everybody's on deck. It's a Kentucky cheroot. $2.79 a piece. Oh, I love the Black Hearts. Joan Jett and the Black Hearts. Here, you broke my heart. Oh, that's the other one. Here we go. We're getting warmer. We're getting warmer. Taking the gravy, yes. Oh, here it is. Let me drink deep on your beauty. Oh, AD, let me tell you the poem. Tom, be quiet and don't pretend I'm not talking to you, Tom. This is for the ladies. This is Nature. It's called Nature. And it's handwritten. Yeah, in pencil. Yeah, it's before I stole the pen. Yeah. Let me drink deep on your beauty, my surprise of my days. My eyes drip with your sweetness. Sometimes no breath to say. The sugar drips from my cheeked lips, and I enjoy the taste. To love you is pure heaven, and there's not a drop to waste. Walking with you hand in hand, an arm around the hips, in a dream together, hanging on every kiss. Let me drink deep on your beauty, while there's so much I want to say, but mostly only I love you forever, forever and a day. Mad scientist, mad. Thank you. That's pretty good. That's the first time I tried to sing it. Huh? What do you think? Huh? I'll be able to patch up the holes in this old bowl. Yes, and now Lauren Shea won't have to stab herself in the middle finger so many times, darning the sails. Yes, Mad Zack's thinking of everyone. I represent everybody. Oh, yeah, watch Mad Zack hit the crack pipe. Remember the old days when I used to smoke crack cocaine out of a tin can? Yes, back when I killed myself 6 times. Yes, I did. 6 times successfully dead. I'm here. Huh. Shouting from my grave with all the answers? No, not that scenario. I'm going to shout the answers now while I'm alive and hopefully piss off the right person to get attention to everything without doing what that Koresh guy did, burn a building down or whatever they did. Yeah, we're not extremists. Mad Zack's not an extremist, but I do love my pen. Yes. And one hit of this is good as gold. Good. Yeah, don't need none, Zack. Yes, we do. Just one yet. Which reminds me, smoking dope in front of your kids, not cool, okay? This is very important. Very important. Kids become a product of the environment that they are steeped in. Okay? If you're banging your old lady on the couch and chiefing down weed with frickin' Hennessy flavored wraps or whatever, cigar wraps, and that tastes just like black hash. And drinking the 40 and watching all that bullshit on TV, that's what your kid becomes. And what we have because of TV, see, all these people are victims, though. I'm not hating on them. Yes, Antonio, I'm hating on the system, the TV. It was a wonderful invention, but they used it for evil. Rise, bark is cracking me up. Yeah, I don't need any more of that. This is just a one puff sample to do in front of you guys, let you know I'm down with the crew. Yes, I would make a great president. I've walked all walks of life. I spent 26 years off and on the streets studying. Come here, Riley. Come here. Let's burn some sage and clean the room. And I'll look for another poem. I got more. Oh, AD. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. That's a song, the soundtrack from The Great American Hero. Yes, Tom. Tom's on board with me. Yeah. How many times can a heart be broken? How long will one want to hear all those words and teardrops choking on the words of a selfish loved one so dear? How many sips of champagne from a glass filled to the brim and bubbly? How many sparks will be cast from my flames? How long will there be love for me? How many miles must I walk in their shoes? The road just goes on forever. How many axes are marked on the map? And can someone tell me where the next is? How many maids in the coffin? How many nails in the coffin for me? Is it tongue and oil, lacquer up fine? How many pallbearers walk there will there be for me? How many that seem how many may seem I sing something, I don't know, I'll have to study that one and see what I was saying. Anyway, this is good right here. Oh, everybody listen up. Yes, Sage, we gotta burn it right now. Man, Zach, quit messing around. I'm short crew, I'm doing all this on my own. This is all my own money. This is all my own time I take out of my day. And I'm not asking for money. I do have a book for sale. It's $2.99, Escaping the Despondent Sea. It's a true story. There's a treasure map in there, giving away a free handgun. And whatever else I left there. I'll let that smudge smoke. But this is called The Truth, okay? You'd make an amazing president, never a dull moment. Well, you know what? How am I going to win over the people if I can't entertain them? But what the hell's Biden? Biden's a bought-out circus monkey. Yes, and I don't mean to say that about him, but it's the people he fraternizes with. Yeah, you're only as successful as the people you surround yourself with. And everybody around you is an idiot. What's that make you? Yeah, first of all, Target. Yeah, and they glean the intel out of you. Yeah, you end up spelling all their words for them. Oh, AD knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, the truth. This is called truth. Anybody, throw out your thoughts. The truth shall set you free. It's been written. And truth is what all search for in a world where all truth is all lies to be sorted. For where there's truth, there is separation created by words wielding divisiveness. Divisiveness is a tool employed using words of truth to separate human understandings of what truth is. Legalese. Yes, I have the keys to the buried treasure. Yes, I do. Yes. Tools of divisiveness used legally to create separations of truths with words as devices. Legalese. Yes, the fine print. Yeah. That's that lube that they put on you that numbs the hole before they shove it in. Yeah, kind of like when a mosquito bites you. It spits a little something out of its mouth to deaden the surface. Some bugs have this ability to deaden the skin around there to toxify it to where you don't feel the sting of the bite. Yeah, like a frog, and you turn the water up. It doesn't know the water's getting hotter, but it sure is happy till it's dead. Yeah, everyone you playing a dope game out there bought into exactly what they wanted you to buy into so that you would be gone first. Yes. Yeah. Using your own devices against you. Yes, man's natural search for intoxicants. Yeah. We can conquer all this with selflessness that's a seed planted in the communities for the togetherness to happen again. I'll tell you something. The black people of America, and I don't mean everybody, but there's a good portion that they're upset and they've been fed a bunch of things through the TV, for instance, like JJ from the old sitcom. I can't remember the name of it. I've been deviant of watching TV for a few months, or actually the past year and a half. But there's JJ and George Jefferson. Yeah, they put those characters out there to influence the black population that was watching the show, to influence them to act like those characters. Yeah, they pigeonholed them. Yeah, to be to be walked on in society. Yeah, falsely emasculated. Oh, the fragile ego of the American man, American individual. Period. It's very fragile. Can't hardly watch a frog eat a fly. Oh, they've become so oversensitized. You know, everybody's watching porn and, smoking weed in front of their kids. Nobody's thinking while the magician's doing a bunch of tricks behind closed doors. I'm telling you, God's my witness. That security, that stimulus check we accepted and cashed, it's gonna come back to haunt us. Somebody better crack a fucking whip and get to reading that 503-page bill they passed. I'm pretty busy. Yes, big battles to fight. The Nielsen's ratings group, Nielsen Media Group, yes, it's owned by a foreign country. Nothing's a mystery anymore. No, Medzak's got the keys to Pandora's box, AD. Yes, and you're lucky enough to recognize me and see whatever value I have. I don't know what it looks like. I can't look. Don't look back, God says. Leave the world behind to begin your journey, God said. You must leave the world behind to begin your journey. And that meant separating myself from all these people that are keeping me connected to the virus, which is the goings on of the communities and their deviant activities. Yes, causing a possibility of my work to be looked at as nothing just because of my associations. Yes, very important. Keeping a journal is important. Discovering who you are is important. Knowing who you are is important. And I finally, I finally became somebody. Especially through this, doing this show has changed my life. It has. Yeah, I can afford a $2.50 cigar and sit here and look back at a year of work, going from just goofing off, with a thought in my head that I was going to die soon. I was having a little pity party over losing my kids and all that stuff. And recently on one of the shows, I came to terms with the fact that I used to be a father, that I used to have children. I'm not that person. I'm not going to get that back. So I got to pick up the pieces, glue back together, like I did with my heart. I glued my shattered heart. It was shattered into bits of grains of sand, AD. Yeah. And I glued all those pieces back together with a special glue. And it made all that glue added up to make my heart 10 times bigger than it was before. Yeah. And through being a selfless person and caring little about materialist things, being, anything but frugal. I mean, just enough is plenty for one thing. The richest man has nothing. Think about if you had to drop everything and move right now. Okay, they're going to come and kill you, AD, and you got to move right now. Look at all the stuff you got to leave behind, because you don't have the time afforded to you to load the truck with all your things, your thneeds. What's a thneed? Thneed. Thneed. Dr. Seuss coined that. A thneed's to find something that all people need. It's a shirt, it's a sock, it's a glove, it's a hat, but it has many uses. Yes, far beyond that. Yes, everyone should have a thneed. Yeah, think about that while you're looking at that stupid commercial on Fox News, during Fox News, where they basically had a toilet plunger for a baby to plunge a toy out of an idiot child's mouth. Okay, if you're that far away from your child and it's not yet psychologically developed or any manual dexterity developed, you shouldn't be far enough away from your child to where it has the potential to choke on something to begin with. And if that's the kind of parent you recognize to be in the near future, you will lose your children for being so stupid. Yes, we need to raise some kids up with brains. We got to erase this. Everybody wants to be a ball player. Okay, what happened to wanting to be Einstein or shooting to be the new Socrates or Plato or Galileo Galilei or Copernicus? Where's the mentors in society? LeBron James can entertain us great with a basketball game. Well, he was typecast. And every actor, Mark Wahlberg, knows what typecast means. It means you play one character. Sometimes they need it. Yeah, which means tough luck, really. And that's the world of tough luck I'm exposing everybody to, giving them the clue. I'm super snitch. I'm the snitch of the century, AD. And Tom, I see Tom out there. And I'm being serious. This isn't me being an acting or putting on doing a character or anything. I'm dead serious with these things. I'm pleading with people to reciprocate with me. Tell me, am I crazy? Should I be locked up? The Fair Ratings Act of 2005, the bill they tried to pass, and the dialogue that went on in that courtroom. Okay, we have a fire. I found a fire burning out of control, possibly. And I need some intelligent people to respond to my work. Most certainly. And I don't want anything for it. My book will sell itself because of the things I'm doing, trying to do. That's how you get elected into offices. Biden, he got put there because of nepotism or something. I haven't cared to research the history on Biden. Will somebody produce a dossier on Biden for me? I know he goes to a Catholic church. And I know the Catholic Church is suspect as the great harlot. Yes, they are. And I think they have a city under the ice down in Antarctica. That's a theory I have. I don't believe that necessarily, but that's a theory I have. Things add up. The seed bank of Holland, okay? It's called the seed bank of Holland. And Holland has a seed bank. It's a big vault buried in the earth. And there's a futuristic looking corridor that comes out of the ground, and you descend down into it many levels. And they have all the seeds of all the plants that will sustain existence and sustain life again in a vault. Yeah, maybe I am one of the alien lizard people. You never know. I have been on a spaceship in my dreams. I've had some very fantastical dreams. Anyway, did you hear the piece I read on the truth? Oh, wait, I didn't stop reading. I stopped reading. The words are the device and the separation of truth from the truth itself. And I know this sounds like a lot of double talk, but this was given to me in a dream. Everybody knows I'm a blithering idiot, and this is too on point. Okay, I must be a idiot savant or something. Anyway, the words are the device and the separation of truth from the truth itself. The device is the words of separation from truth using distraction as a weapon upon the people. The devices are the distraction the devices are the distractions in the disruptions of the human mind from seeing, hearing, understanding, and knowing what the truth is. Yeah, that little spot the bug's biting you is numbed. The bug spit on it because he's got this toxic spit and it makes your skin numb, and this little parasite can bite onto you and suck the life out of you and destroy your foundation, your bloodline. Bloodline. Yes, your family. Exterminate them with weed killer. Yes, the very alcohol that's legal to buy, Budweiser beer, for instance, with their thing about the collectible cans. Well, they lifted their skirt a little too high there for Mad Zack. I saw she ain't got no panties on. Yeah, speaking of which, go scrub that thing. Yes, you know who you are. Yes, go scrub it. You're starting to funk up the deck. Anyway, yes, I am taking a little advantage into embellishing upon my character, but I'm very serious about the studies. So anyway, the words of the device and the separation of truth from the truth itself. The device is the words of separation from truth, using distraction as a weapon weapon upon the people. Your video game. Think about, here's a challenge. I want you to look at the people around you and try and converse with them. Don't insist upon the conversation. Just say it once. An ear that does not listen once will not listen twice is a direct quote God said to me. Yes, those dirty snappers, AD. Got some out there swimming, splashing around. Got Riley all riled up. Yeah, I love it. Now, the devices are the distractions in the disruptions of the human mind from seeing, hearing, understanding, and knowing what the truth is and separating truths from truth itself. The truth has been eliminated by the truths of divisiveness and separation from understanding. Therefore, the truth is no longer truth. It is a truth with the device of separation, and therefore is the big lie. Yes, if you Google the big lie, you'll come up with a little thing about Adolf Hitler and his mastermind plan. Yes, remember the 6 million. I might even be Jewish, AD. Yeah, with God talking to me and asking me to scribe that song. Yes, it is deadly. It's ear piercing. It really is. Oh, look, AD. Just the tip. Yeah. Coffee. That's a double sipper right there. Yes, it's brilliant, don't you think? That was written 6:52 and 8 seconds on the 1st of January. Yes. I was blessed with a mastermind piece right there. Okay. Ooh. Here's one. To die with honor. No, I'm not going to read that. To die with honor. Here's a piece on discrimination. Mostly there are two types of men. Men who are as dirt and men whom are from dirt and categorize accordingly. A man must recognize what dirt is and take control of it in order to put things in their place. A man places himself in a separation from the dirt and gets dirty when it must be so, removing the dirt from his person when his tasks are complete. A man must discriminate. See, discriminate. To discriminate has been a word that they've poisoned. They've thrown it out there with poison on it now. So everybody has such a shallow mental, intellectual capacity that they don't see what they're supposed to see. Yes, a man places himself in separation from the dirt and gets dirty when he must be so, removing the dirt from his person when his tasks are complete. A man must discriminate. To be from the dirt, not to be as the dirt. Cleanliness is next to godliness, means order and dictation. Yes, teaching, education. You could do it yourself. Abe Lincoln did it. Dictation is instruction necessary to separate oneself from the dirt. If you do not separate yourself from the dirt will always be part of who you are rather than where you came from. Remember, where you came from requires that you categorize what dirt is and the difference in men. Yes. And I got so serious. Discrimination is separation of things per their class. Trees need soil to live. Listen. Trees plant their seed among the soil. Trees drop the leaves to cover the seed. The soil is of the leaves. So in order to create trees, we must create soil, thereby utilizing those leaves and composting them. It's very important, critical. In order to create gardens, soil must be tended. Leaves create soil. Wind gathers leaves into the low spots of the earth, where the soil is needed for balance. Removing the soil creates imbalance. The earth wobbling is because of mankind moving materials from the earth, all the concrete excavation into construction. Unnecessary construction. In the meantime, abandoning perfectly good buildings because it's not profitable to maintain them. Yeah, just like it's not profitable, that's what they always talk about, what's not profitable. Well, you know what's not profitable, AD? Cleaning up. Yeah, washing all the tools out. Yeah, that's your time. Keeping your shed alive. You see? Anyway, the future is in composting, gunsmithing, agricultural knowledge. Agriculture, yeah, the gardening. Critical future trades to be that are going to be very needed. And I speculate, I predict that we're going to go back and harvest a landfill and be disgusted and saddened and ashamed. Oh, ashamed. Yes, we're going to win back the favor of the Native American peoples by facing that shame and tending to these things that need to be tended to. The invasive species must be exterminated. The trees must be replanted. We need to put a little bit of a regulation on how many squirrels people can even shoot right now. For a while, I think we should protect the squirrel for a while, because squirrels do in fact help plant forests. Yes, they do. Anybody, I need some. Come on, throw some frickin' questions at me. Where's that Mark Wahlberg? I want to see him. I got big things to talk about. Inflation. Yeah, back to the inflation thing. No, what was I talking about? Yeah, reading poems. Yeah, but I got so serious at the mental facility because I am now a political target through my exposés. You know, realistically, this is real, not some delusion of grandiosity. I'm nobody. But I've triggered some alarms here and there with my research. They know that I'm looking. You see, I've been in their files in their office, and I left a coffee ring on the guy's desk. Yeah, Rockford files. Yeah, so I got so serious, I actually wrote a letter. Actually, I love squirrels. They're tasty. They are. I actually sat down and wrote a letter to each one of my kids. Yeah, it's okay, Antonia. Gio, I enjoy their banter. I'm waiting for some intellectual banter out of them. I really am. I get so lonely at the top, you know? No one to pass the cigar to. Anyway, I sat down and I wrote my last letters to Scarlett. Here's the one I wrote to Scarlett. You were always in my arms. This is on the 3rd of January I wrote this, with tears in my eyes. You were always in my arms. I have missed you so much. I died several times over your loss. You must find your faith in God. Please believe. It's real. I will be with you always and always. When you get goosebumps, your hair stands up, that will be me. Talk to me. Take care of Cody, because to know Sarah, become to know Sarah, my oldest daughter. Be in Felix and Sebastian's lives. They need you. I need you. You are the most beautiful woman ever, and my most beautiful child. Sarah, she's very intelligent. She got the smarts, and she's beautiful too. But you're easily exploitable beautiful. So I need you to keep up on your guard so that you don't get exploited for your beauty. Yeah, every guy that tries to buy you a drink. Yeah, that's the wrong guy to talk to. Yes, it is. Anyway, yeah, know your worth, I said. You are more precious than gold, and I mean that to everybody. You have to have a sense of self-worth to know when to say no. I've never been able to say no to people. Yeah, so I wrote each one of them a letter, AD. But there's something else I wanted to read before I play the guitar. Oh, coolness. This is important. Coolness. While staring at a photograph of nature, it came to mind that man has ran too long away from what he cannot understand. Nature. The food chain. Yeah. You can't disregard God's creations due to your lack of understanding. It says right in the Bible, don't lean on your own understanding. There's magic at hand. Magic you'll never understand. So get back in the field and pull weeds. Kids need to eat. Come on. Yeah, creating the unnatural with their own understanding. Yeah, saddies. Traps. It's like a roach motel. You might get out. Yeah, I killed myself 6 times trying to get out. So think about that. We're running out of time to clean up the mess. The blanket of earth, plunge your hands into it, into the ground covering. Whether it's grass or any other plant, you first notice the coolness and the moisture of the plant sweating its juices onto the surface of your skin. Plunge deeper into the loam and the roots and And again, it's coolness, even cooler, that cannot be ignored. Global warming is real, and we need to create compost and new soil as fast as possible in order to replant the earth before it's too late. It may be too late already and is too late somewhere, okay? Space exploitation and building. China's building a center that's 1.5 miles big to live on, for people to live on, because China's been ahead of us for a long time. You people need to wake up and wake up your buddy because he fell asleep at the wheel. Yeah, separate yourself from the people that aren't doing things cohesively with you. Know your worth. You can't let people walk on you. It was the hardest lesson I ever had to learn. Anyway, yes, coolness. What else? Oh, I thought up a funny song, AD. Remember that song, Shout, Shout, Let It All Out? These are the things I could do without. Come on. Question. So since the new calling, where do we stand on the whole vibrator now? Well, give the woman what is hers, Tom. The earth definitely needs more love and care. Sometimes you get old and crotchety like me, 52. A little assistance once in a while is fun. Yeah, I can't shake my fingers that fast for so many minutes at a time. Yeah. Oh, that magical little hidden pearl in there. Oh, man, Zack's oyster. Oh, we're in the oyster of life, AD. Becoming big, beautiful black pearl. Oh, the black pearl. Yeah. Little pun there. Anyway, trout, never have doubt. Feeding a person is easy. Don't pout. Come on. I'm talking to you. Come on. Yeah. And it goes on about trout and catching trout. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got a little teaser, a little brain thingy. Albert Einstein, that E equals MC squared thing? I'm 90% it's a joke. Yeah, Einstein equals mass confusion to the square. To the second power. I think it's a I think it's him being funny. E equals MC squared. I really do. And it's not a real thing, so everybody's wasting money looking it up. There's Lauren, my cabin girl. Oh my goodness, she's here for the Graded 8 show. Tried to get Mark Wahlberg to come, but he's got that instant family. Anyway, let's play some music, huh? I wonder if I should just go acoustic tonight. I don't know. See if I can even play the guitar. Okay, I think I can. Yeah, I might have a dead battery. Let's play with Rhonda. I mean Rosie. Yeah, let's get Rosie out of bed. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I just love it. I'm so happy to be home, guys. Yeah, I can't wait to take over the world. Yeah.
Want to buy some rubber nipples?
Yeah. Ren and Stimpy fans out there, I know. Yeah, unplug my plug. It's been a while since I played. I played a little earlier today, but I haven't practiced. I'm back! Oh my goodness. Let's make it dirty, huh? Yeah, it's been 33 days of no guitar playing. I gotta get back warmed up again. Oh, let's see. So anyway, I'm working on some very serious things. I want somebody to take notice of it. Not trying to make a bunch of money. I'm trying to do something good. And that takes me back to this thing about Biden. Biden, you know, he probably got put there. I don't know the history of him. I don't like him. I don't need to know the history of him. He ain't spitting no pez out that makes sense. Yes, and he can't even regurgitate the damn script that's posted and act like he owns it. What the hell? Heck, he stumbled on the middle of hell and heck, the last thing I heard him say. Well, say hell. Yeah, it is hell. Why do you think they offered so many guns out to people while they were secretly building their city under the Antarctic, maybe? Yes, they have the seed bank. Yeah, to protect all the seeds to replant the earth with. Okay. Yeah, and the space station's been monitoring our weather and the planet, studying, living, and learning how to live up there. And then there's the race to live on Mars first. Well, yeah, it's a one-way death trap, because you're never going to produce food on them other planets. You're not going to avoid cleaning up the mess. Every barrel of toxic waste needs to be dug up on public lands immediately, and they need to employ some of their capital to take care of these things. They need to be taken care of, not buried under Lawyer Assad. I'm furious. Where in the fuck are the brainiacs? We're the people with balls. I passed them out for Christmas. I see AD's got hers, Lauren's got hers, Tom's got his. Where's the rest of the nation? All running around a big bag of heaths. Yeah. No wonder nobody can speak English. Which is another thing. They did the whole money behind Ebonics. That was furthering the destruction of the black communities. Absolutely. They tricked everybody into acting like the idiot on stage. They exploited the black people back in the 50s with the music and the soul and the gospel, and they hardly got paid. All them stories. Using the media against society in their little ways. And the thing is it's like going downtown to buy dope. Everybody on the corner's got it. And they start hating on you because you walked them by. Didn't stop to see what their dope was because you wanted to go see this other guy. Yeah, but everybody's got their dough for sale. Yeah, remember Hitler's pissed off because he thought all the Jews made the money and make the country go go into fucking hock. Blame the Jews. 6 million of them they killed. Possibly my relatives. Possibly all of our relatives. Our bloodline. Hitler was trying to exterminate the bloodline, the foundation. Yes, you as a husband, you as a wife together, yeah. And then it goes up. Okay, well, mom and dad, they're part of the foundation. God forbid they've been destructed from your lives through the devices, too much internet use, for instance. Mom didn't approve of it, so you ain't talked in 15 years. Don't give me no shit. I wrote the book, Escaping the Despondency. Might want to read it. We're talking about life and death here. No, man, Zach, you're making a big deal out of it. Well, yeah, so absolutely. I'm literally moving mountains here. You know what? God said, uncover the horde. Dig up the horde. He didn't say, go slit your throat, Mad Zach. Slit your throat. Why would I do that when I'm trying to watch the garden of life grow that I'm tending? So all you some bitches out there just better come knock on the door and shoot me now, because I've already broadcast to people the tips of the iceberg. It's 9/11, actually, not right now. It's emergency time. I hope everybody's listening. Yeah, I've uncovered the tips to many icebergs, and they all go back to a financial source. You see? So anyway, they discovered a bird in Antarctica. There was a news blurb about it in the media, just a little popcorn fart. Yeah, they discovered a little bird that nests somewhere down there. It's like a miracle thing. Yeah, well, they discovered it because they went down there and muddled around with some shit that God took away. Possibly. In this scenario, this hypothesis. the Garden of Eden itself. Yeah, with the tree of knowledge in it. The whole reason why we, yeah, remember? See Adam and Eve. And Eve, she's such a snitch. She gives up the serpent right away. Oh, the serpent made me do it. Don't take any ownership over it, AD. Yeah, or Tom. Yeah, Eve, she just says, yeah, God, the serpent did it. The serpent made me do it. And then, of course, Adam, he's like, yeah, this silly woman here, she made me eat the shit. I didn't know it was from the tree. Hey, Adrian, you're supposed to be on my team, huh? Anyway, yeah, bad Rocky impersonation. Adrian! Love Rocky. You know, he walked around with that movie in his pocket for 5 years trying to sell it before somebody finally bought it and made it and it became a hit. Talk about the underdog and all that. Yeah, man, Zack grew up watching that too, and Scooby-Doo. So all you people I'm coming after, you can blame them, yeah. And the fact that I made some choices to separate myself from the vermin you tried to paste all over me with your filthy society you've created by sophisticatedly generating wealth and revenue out of the general public. Yeah, selling everybody the gangster lifestyle. Yeah, it's cool and all, but it's a dead end run. Yeah. When you see, it comes to the end of your life and IRS knocks on your door, wants to know where you got the money for the house. You got no receipts. You're hit. If you even get that lucky to actually make money at the dope game. Everybody knows the dope game's a sucker's bet. Unless you're big fish. Yeah. Corporations, for instance. Yeah, see, methamphetamine is manufactured by a drug manufacturer. They have a patent on it. Okay? Methamphetamine is a controlled substance. Yeah, it's controlled. Same way you control how much fertilizer you put on your garden, AD. Yes, with the spray adjustment at the wand. You can increase the density, the thickness of the amount coming out. You can restrict it and put it lightly on there. See, they've been putting it lightly here and there and everywhere and getting people to accept it. Kind of like Roseanne Barr kissing that girl on national TV for the first time. Yeah, there's a little, it's 50 guys in a room, okay? It's 50 guys in a room and no women. Maybe the servants, of course. But 50 guys in a room, one guy starts talking about, oral sex or massage parlors. Maybe he's bisexual or he's got some fantasy in his head and he mentions to his buddy, hey, massage parlor would be pretty cool. And they both been to massage classes. Don't take very big genius to figure out the hands-on. You rub mine, I'll rub yours. It's all good and fun. Yeah, okay. Well, so some guy suggests, next thing you know, power suggestion. Everybody's thinking about oral massage parlors. Now the girl comes in with a drink. She's only 18. Everybody's looking at her, thinking about massage parlors, you see, and slowly the group of men become corrupted with that grotesque type of thing, a woman's sex to win a spot in a relationship or get to know or bond with somebody, to become nude together and share that experience. It's a very special thing. Yeah, but capitalists are trying to make it purchasable goods. Yeah, whorehouses are legal. Look at the Mustang Ranch out west. I don't make this shit up. You know why it's not legal across the board? Because they can't standardize a price. Yeah, come on, Tom. Yeah, you can't really regulate how much a hooker's charging for BJs. So there's too much room for corruption, as the dictation's well versed in through their various agendas. Yeah. Oh, man, Zach's got a big mouth, don't he, Tom? That's right. Captain Mad Zach, and I got a war. Going on with a bang. My kids are going to remember who I was. Yeah, not who their moms convinced them into making me out to be. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing serious things, and I got a good crew.
And the kids. But what happened was
Let's play. Some awesome tunes here while I recalibrate my brain. Black Cherry Jam. Spider and a Fly, baby. Spider and a fly. I am a spider, and the world is my web, and all those around me are flies. Some I dine upon, and some I despise, and some I save away for a little surprise. Oh man, Zack. Yeah!
I'm tangled up in your changes. I've run out of tears to cry. If I ask you what you're thinking,
I will practice the guitar,
tell me another
and I'll get better than I was today. That is the oath that I pledge to you all. Ha-ha! Glad to be here, everybody. Glory hole convention. Yeah, don't forget about the glory holes. Remember when they're suggesting glory holes in a political platform? The political platform advising everybody to use glory holes? Oh my goodness. No way in hell I put my members through a glory hole. Might be a pair of scissors on the other side. John Wayne Bobbitt and is all pissed off because he got a cut off. Oh, scar tissue baby. Ha!
whenever you come around, but you're looking right through me. Like your heart is out of town. Now all my money's gone, and I'm standing on shaky ground. That's a low blow you're throwing. You're hitting the low bell. That's a low blow you're throwing. Hitting below the belt.
Let's see. Watching from Canada, Evelyn. Nice to see you, Evelyn. Nice to see you. Hats off to Canada. Let me show you, Evelyn. Look at what I got. Look at what I got. You're gonna love it.
I'm looking for my friend.
Well, it says Canada on it.
Peace of mind.
Yeah, it's my special hat. It's a tie pin. Canada. It's one of my prized possessions. I keep it in this special jewelry box. Yeah. All kinds of things in there. I hope you like the music. I'm not your average American. I love red green though, I'll tell you that, Evelyn. Got some rings too.
Your changes. I've run out of tears to cry. If I ask you what you're thinking, then you tell another lie. We had a good time for a while.
Just like a spider and a fly. Oh, look at this nugget I got, AD. Yeah. So, yes, I'm very excited. We turn this down and let it play in the background. Very excited about things on the horizon. Yes, my treasures, AD. Some very special ones from AD. Ooh, where's the magic crystal? Yes, the magic crystal. Yes. You keep singing me. Oh, this is a great song, AD. Oh no, this is the one you didn't like. Did you give Julie her gift you got her? No, not yet. I got her a few. Oh yeah, the ruby. I gave her the ruby on the 15th, or a little sooner. So I think the 15th. But I got her some other stuff. I can't say what it is because she might be peeking. Yes, I got my hot pants on and new bandanas. Let's see. I need a lighting person. Yeah, how about that? Is that better? Yeah. I'm getting this theatrics thing down pat. Well, I got the perfect face for radio, so I'm shooting for radio. Let's see, that's too much light. See, I had it turned around the other way. It's better softer. Yes, that's right, Tom. See, I remembered. Oh, how about a little Homicide Blues? Here we go. Let me, I gotta go check the I gotta go check the jib sheet, make sure she's tight. Be right back.
I can't take all this abuse, and I don't care what I have to lose. I gotta make the truth come out, but I'm afraid what I'll find out about you. All my nights I've been suffering through, thinking over just what I might do about you.
All right. What I missed. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, so on the trail, some big dragons. Big dragons.
For another day, all these phone calls late at night, you out until 4 or 5, it's killing me. Now I hate to admit what's been on my mind, but I feel like
Come here, here's Riley. Say hi to AD. Yes, Mama started cutting all his hair off. I gotta finish. I miss your daddy. Did you miss me, huh? He missed me. Yeah, you can sit up there. Sit down. Sit right there. Sit right there. Yeah. Sit right there. Yeah, I feel great about everything that's going on. Yeah. I feel great about everything that's gonna happen. Put my book at $2.99. Hopefully that stimulates some sales. It'd be nice to get a few dollars to operate with, get some flyers printed up and things like that. It's not like I'd be making any money, it's just a little money going through my hands to help with the propaganda aspect of it. You know, it's got to be ground roots, go out and actually pass out flyers. You can't sit behind your desk and expect to sell roofing jobs. No, you got to get out there and look for houses that are disheveled and target them. It's called target marketing. Yeah, so you have to change the bait on your hook once in a while, right, AD? Yeah, he misses his daddy. I was gone for 33 days. Yes, he was very sad. Yeah, see him clinging to me? Yeah. Yes, I missed you too. Yeah, you thought daddy left you, huh? Yeah, he thought his daddy left him. This is Rick Belkoffer from Grand Haven, Michigan. Yeah, me too, Tom. Me too. Yeah. Yeah, it feels good to be back. I got all kinds of plans. So what's been going on? What did I miss? Anything exciting, you guys? You fill me in? Somebody else did talking for a while. You want to come on the show and talk, anybody? No, probably not. That's okay. You can sit up here.
my side.
Here. Here, have the candy. You don't know what to do up there. Yeah, so mostly, you know, the show's all about inspiring people. And, nothing cool to report, but you're in return. Yeah, well, I'm glad to be back, guys. I really am. Let's go to, let's see if my other song is available. No, log in with Facebook, yes. Okay. Save. Close. Content. Songs. Oh, just wanted to see. Yeah, it is on here. Anyway, let's play my Valentine. You see, the thing is, you thought I gave up on you. Almost shit when I called you. Yes, I did almost shit when you called me. I was blown away, Tom. It was a very nice surprise. It was a very pleasant surprise. Yeah, I loved it. We'll go live, but I'm a hot mess. That's okay, so am I, AD, but you don't have to. But you're invited to, always. Don't be bashful.
Every day
You know I'm not.
It's a journey
Yeah, you see,
on a path in life.
every day is... Well, Steve Cummings became a fan of mine. He's a singer-songwriter, aggressive acoustic rock from Birmingham, Alabama.
Not a dream.
Cool, ranked number one. Wow. I'm gonna share him.
And when they're not there, I just can't believe
Copy.
just how much I need your affection. And how much it completes me. You're the reason I choose to live. You're the reasons.
Chris Lane, good to see you, man.
You're the
Put a
reasons.
hat on and make sex night. Yeah, right.
Um,
Chris Lane, great to see you. Hats off to Chris Lane. I see you, Chris Lane. You've been recognized on deck. Just sitting here with Riley. He missed his daddy.
Paddle.
I was gone in a nut house, to be honest with you, for 33 days. I was in a psychiatrics ward. Yes, I was. Yes. If you watched the earlier show, it can explain it. Well, I can explain it now. AD knows, but yeah, they oh, I have the document. I have the documents.
All these things inside.
Oh, you're gonna love this. I'm gonna read them to you guys. Yeah, see, this is my filing system. I have three sections here, and what I did was each section I just folded a piece of paper in half and made a little mini file folder so that I could keep these segregated to go to them quickly when I was in the courtroom, expecting to have my voice heard in the court while my public defender was speaking on my behalf. I figured it was in my best interest to be there, represent. Yes. So, I was prepared. This first report I want to share with you. This is from the officer, the cop, or no, this is from the Fairfield Medical Center. This is from the, we can video chat after if you want. Okay. This is a document right here. You can see it. It says, the undersigned has reason to believe that Zack Polk. Now keep in mind, the time on this is 10:30. Okay? I wasn't at the I got banded at 12:16 as being at the hospital. So 10:30, they're not even at the house yet. Yeah. So anyway, it says I would benefit from treatment in a hospital for my mental illness and is in need of such treatment as manifested by evidence of behavior that creates a grave and imminent risk to substantial rights of others or himself. Yeah, I stepped on Kroger's dick. Yes, I did. I nailed him for 3 counts of consumer fraud. Yes, and I broadcast about it. So there's, man, Zach's one stab at the beast. Yes, and I called out Huntington and Straight Talk for double dipping my bank account and working together at letting him have that money. Oh, yes. You see, Kroger, and I don't know about Kroger. Kroger's local, so they're buddies with the local police, okay? Management makes sense. You get this, Mad Zach, on something. Well, Yeah, they had a little thing fall right in their lap. My neighbor called the police because I told him I found something out really, really important, and I need you to come up to my office and look at it for your own eyes. And I had a bit of a little mini meltdown because he didn't respond appropriately to my stimulation. Yes, because I'm very stimulating, aren't I, AD? Yes, I am. Anyway, and I love being the stimulator. Yes, I went to school for massage. I did. Yeah, and a bunch of other things. Which brings us to me today. Yeah, so this is his statement of belief. Okay. It says, every reasonable appropriate effort should be made to take this person into custody in the least conspicuous manner possible. Yeah. Lancaster police received a call regarding Zack Polk, who was walking around his apartment complex saying he was going to kill everyone. We arrived and spoke to him, and he told us he would slit his throat because God told him to. Polk seemed to be experiencing a mental break and that he speaks directly from God. His live-in girlfriend stated that he has not been taking his psychotic medication and that he's experiencing his worst mental episode. Yeah, none of those words did my girl read. Look at this guy's penmanship. He's a police officer, AD. It looks like my 4-year-old kids could write better than that. The hat's $50, Carl Oakman. $50, and this hat can be yours. Yes, Mad Zack's very giving. He's got a lot of sentimentality. You see, there's only one crazy old Mad Zack, and this is my hat. Yes, crazy like a fox. Mad scientist mad. Bring on your wit. Yes. So, there's one document saying Mad Zack should be locked up because he stepped on our toes on the dance floor. Yeah, and I'm that guy. Now, here's the thing from the hospital. You pay $100. Well, I hope you really like the show. Yeah, so first of all, it says right here on the thing, 51 years old and my date of birth. Yeah, but the report starts a little different. Let's see. Reason for where's the one I had marked? I got one marked. Here it is. Yeah, this one says, right here. Right here. All the yellow's wrong. But I'm going to read what they put. Zachary is a 41-year-old Caucasian male admitted to OHP and pink slip as referral from Fairfield Medical Center ED with concerns for delusions, paranoia, command hallucinations, and threats to kill everyone in his apartment. Yeah, this psychiatric evaluation was completed within 24 hours in a private room face-to-face with the patient. Information for this psychiatric evaluation was taken from face-to-face interview and collateral records. Yeah, per collateral record, patient was walking around his apartment complex saying he was going to kill everyone. Yes, that's what it says. Patient also told officers that, quote, he was going to slit his throat because God told him to. On exam day, he was alert and oriented ×3 and did not seem to be under the influence of substance, just purely psychotic. Yeah, I'm psychotic. Yeah, stand the fuck back. Let me go through your logbook, punk. Yes. His statements of, yeah. Tox screen was positive for THC. He told me that he is here because I made some discovery, went to alert my neighbors, and they refused to acknowledge the importance of my communication. That is why they called the police. And that's finally a direct quote. It's exactly what I said. He appears to be distracted, responding to internal stimuli with pressured speech and very tangential with his thought process. You're goddamn right, because I'm the fucking guy. I'm that guy. Yes, James Bond and all that bullshit. I don't want to be, but I've been saddled with it. Now I need some tween mates. Yes, there's no I in team, but there certainly is a W that's been abused for the last time. It takes a we, not an I. Therefore, teamwork is in effect. Yes. Yeah, he said, let's see, he He appears to be distracted, responding to internal stimuli with pressured speech and very tangential with his thought process. He has poor insight of his mental health and stated, quote, I'm not crazy, I'm a master. People need to start listening to me, which I may have said, but I think she left out the word master builder or master carpenter or whatever. Anyway, he made statements evident of delusions of grandiosity, such as, you're going to find out I am very important. I need some intellectuals to talk to. I'm an author. You can check my book out. Quote, escaping the despondence. She didn't quote me properly. It's escaping the despondency. You dim-witted ears didn't listen. Yes, an ear that does not listen once will never listen a second time. Therefore, don't waste your breath. Crack 'em in the head with a hickory pickaxe handle, well adorned with drywall nails. Yes. Yeah, anyway, goes on. He stated God has been grooming him for this day. Yes, maybe he has, through my experiences, trials, and tribulations. Yes, he is on a mission on earth, just like Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's what it says. He has delusions about the government. He stated, world leaders are corrupt. This is what it says. They have building the city under ice. Racists are riding on the ice. Quote. He is hard to stay on topic, because you're a mental midget and you can't understand the cornucopia of thoughts and ideas I'm giving you. Yeah, he went on and added, the stimulus check is a way for the government to pay people off, possibly. Yes, God has empowered me to use my powers, absolutely. Powers of abstraction to see through the lies. I see through the lies. Yes, you gotta have the drywall nails for good measure, AD. You gotta lightly abrase the skin like a little minnow when you're fishing for muskie. Yeah, you take your knife or a sharp fish hook and you rake it down the sides of that fish along the bloodline. That's right, bloodline. So it stirs up the action in the pond of life and you catch that big muskie that's been eating all the baby ducks. Now, yes, God has empowered me to use my powers. Yes, my powers of intelligence and various other little gifts I've been given that people around me see that I'm not aware of. This isn't about me at all. I'm a peasant. But I need to take the shape and form of something and maintain a consistency. Yeah. Anyway, I'm glad to have all you guys. She says, religiously preoccupations. He said, I will be dead soon, just like Jesus, and I need to see a priest or a chaplain so I can share my powers with them, or my intelligence. They didn't put intelligence, they put share my powers, making me sound like I have some kind of magic, which maybe I do. Yeah, he has auditory and visual hallucinations. He states, my mind is like 1,000 TVs in my head, and I'm watching all at the same time. Yes. Pay attention in class. I'm paying attention for 1,000 people right now. That's why AD's on board, filling her vessel. Yes, with my message in a bottle, flowing freely to be lost in this waterfall, landing at the sands of time, that beach, the sands of time. Yeah, 8th grade was like just last week, wasn't it, AD? And in a minute, you're going to be picking out a box. Yes, the smelly brother's got to go for sure. Yeah, Antonia says, well, it was nice meeting you, Zach. Hope to catch you next time. Bye. Very cool. Thank you for stopping by. Anyway, I'm very serious with these things I have to share. Anyway, says he reports having a webpage, despondence.com. They hacked that. Has several blogs and Facebook page where he documents his journey with educating people. He states, I am proud the audience are reading my writings all around the world, all over the world. Yes, I'm proud of that. I've been no money for it. He talked about Russians and how they are looking for ways to find Hitler. That's not what I said, and you can clearly understand how the women wasn't listening. Yes, Russia did a thing where they drilled, the Russian team of scientists drilled a hole through 6 miles of ice down in Lake Vostok in the Antarctic. Okay, Lake Vostok. They did it back in I think it was 2011 or anyway, sometime in the recent past, in the last decade. Yeah, they drilled a hole all the way down to the lake, and then they took water samples from it and all this shit. Goodbye, Antonia. Hats off to you. Come again. I hope you enjoyed the show. Anyway, yeah. And then he also, see, the other thing is they did find some stuff that Hitler left behind down there in Antarctica during World War II. He was doing something down there. That's well-known history. Some things have been shared. They had in Antarctic, there's an area that they showcased that somebody saw from the satellite, the Google Earth, and was making a big stink about. It was several spots where it looked like blood in the snow, but what it was the antifreeze product that keeps the fuel from freezing up. It was the coolant or temperature regulating fluid and all that shit. Well, they looked like blood stains, and there was a big question of what was going on there. Now keep in mind, Buzz Aldrin took a trip down there, and he was very upset about what he saw, or what he learned of. And it is not beyond the realm of possibility that we tunneled through that cave we claim the bird came from, and tunneled into a new place on the world that's never been set foot upon since the day of Adam and Eve. It's quite possible of a scenario. It's, I mean, it's a possible, never be 100% sure, and always leave 1% room for something to happen. Anything can happen in life. I mean, there's an earthworm that's the color blue, for instance. Anything you could think of, you can go out in society, if you spend enough time in the right areas, you can find whatever it is you think exists. Because anything within the imagination is possible in an intelligent design scenario. There is a real world when you go to sleep. You're going to another plane, astral projecting your mind. We have no idea the powers of the mind. ESP is real, and I have some of that. I would love to find a teacher. I'm looking, if I could, the ultimate sin is to kill, unless you're forced to, but the ultimate sin is depending on God and who you are, whatever. The ultimate sin is to kill, okay? Now, if I was able to kill, to receive a reward, something in exchange, like selling your soul to the devil, actually. If I was to be able to give something as a reward of taking that risk of killing a man and committing the ultimate sin, never to live forever after in God's future of the energy going on and on, the energy line, the bloodline. Yeah, you have to maintain a foundation on earth to maintain that. Yeah, who are you going to come back to visit? Nobody, because everybody's dead. Okay, the dream world is a real world. Yeah, you can't put your finger on a penny and bring it back, like that Christopher Reeves movie, Somewhere in Time. Goes on to say, he also expressed delusions of persecutions. He stated, I needs to be protected. They're going to destroy me. Quote, maybe I did say that because what I'm dabbling in is very dangerous, what I've stumbled onto. Yes, and the answer to the riddle about inflation. Yeah. He stated, no one would take me seriously. Reports a lot of trauma, rape, rejection of my mother. I never had a hug from my mother, which is pretty much true. I think I got one or two out of her. Anyway, I never had a father. That's not true. I had a stepfather. Taught me a lot of shit. Yes, he did. Oh, immense plethora of shit. Yes. I have severe PTSD. Spent 26 years on the street. Yes, I did. He states he has no support system. He has no mentors. Yeah, I don't. No, my foundation's been destroyed. I'm trying to rebuild that. Yeah, I'm trying to rebuild my family. I'm trying to get back what was mine. My inheritances, my family's property, the family farm. Yeah, the actual tangible material family farm where the house my great-grandfather built with his bare hands. Yeah, that's mine. I'm the oldest grandson. It's up to me to become successful enough to be able to reacquire that and every other little tidbit that belongs to me. And put the family back together. Give everyone their authority in the hierarchy of the family establishment so that everyone's valuing one another for what they have to contribute as a tween. The bloodline, the foundation. Yeah, you got a kid that don't like to wash dishes. That's weak mortar joint. Okay? You got to reinforce that kid with some love and guidance to make him want to wash the dishes. I'll tell you what, AD, I love sex. Anybody out there does. Okay? And one of the things about a man making love with a woman is common is a infection, vaginal infection from his dirty nails. Yes, and it's uncomfortable and costly for the woman to have to deal with that. And all you had to do was clean your hands. And the best way, the bestest way to clean the dirtiest, filthiest hands is to wash the dishes. Yes, papers from the hospital. So anyway, washing dishes is very important. If you're a man, your nails will always be clean. And you won't give your wife an infection and take away from her wanting to have sex so often. I think it's a daily thing, don't you, AD? It's nice to finish the night off a long day with sex with your spouse or your significant other, your lover, you know. And in the morning, there's nothing like getting to bed when you need to, so you can get up a little early for that morning jab. Oh, that's the best one, that morning jab. Anybody in their right mind knows I'm speaking the gospel. Anyway, yeah, he reports. He stated, I wet my bed until I was 15 years old due to trauma. It's pretty much accurate. Yeah, he reports extensive history of substance abuse, crack, cocaine, and alcohol. I wouldn't call it extensive, but my drinking's been a constant thing for a number of years. He states he's been sober for 10 months, blah, blah, blah. Will make his first anniversary soon. Still uses cannabis occasionally. Now, keep in mind, she's asking me these questions within 24 hours and then goes on to say he appears disheveled, unkempt, per collateral information. He has not taken a shower for over 3 days. Now, how's that work out? Well, you know, to each his own, AD, but myself, I'm a little selfish. Yeah, I like to start my day off with a kiss and a hug from Mom. Yeah. So, I'm all fucked up for 3 days. I look like a vagrant, she's saying. Bullshit. You know Mad Zack always looks his best, even when I'm dirty. Yeah, he reports poor sleep and does not feel the need to sleep. He denied suicidal, homicidal ID. Patient has a diagnosis of schizophrenia. Yeah, says right here, patient has a DIA, says dia, and then GNO, gnosis, like Gnostic. Oh, the Gnostic Fellowship. Oh, Mad Zack knows, yes. Yeah, diagnosis of schizophrenia. Yeah, they call me a schizo, AD. You see, back in the early 70s when I was a child growing up, I used to hear that word a lot. Yeah, it's an N-word. Yeah, it's the same thing as an N-word. Yeah, you're nothing. Just a schizo. Get out of here, you meddling kid. Oh, yeah, I love getting back up. I do. Especially when I'm fighting the big guy. Yeah. Yes, I have to look fancy. I have to be a beautiful flower, AD, or no one's going to want to come and sniff me. Yeah. Yes, and I'm guilty of dire hope that someone will come and gives us a sniff. Yeah. Yes, I'm guilty. Yeah. Anyway, yes, I'm very serious about my work. No, I do this all on my own time. Yes, and I love it. It gives me identity. Helps give me identity. Creating this, rebuilding myself. You know, offering what I'm trying to offer. I'm serious about going into the ministry, AD. I really am. I'm serious about that. I have to talk to some preachers, see what they got to say, what kind of deterrence they shall throw my way. Anyway, let's play a little acoustic guitar. See if I can play Rhonda. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. I need to practice. I have my confidence level is very low right now to play the guitar. Yes, I've psychoanalyzed myself time and time again. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm not going to keep you guys any longer. I got to go do some responsible stuff. It was great to see everybody. Hopefully I get Mark Wahlberg, get an interview out of him. I really think I might be able to. Well, you know I don't do the religion thing, but I'm happy for your journey. Yeah, well, you know what, honey? I'm shooting for the mass. I'm aiming for the mass. And, you know, to each his own. You'll be, see, you're going to be treasured and saved by my own love for you, see. Yeah. Lord, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Yes. So I'm willing to throw myself on a chopping block to get you up and hang out with me too in this eternal recycling of life. You know, we're eternally recycling life. The monarch butterfly is evidence that there's another life coming. It's evidence. And you remember that dream where you were running on all fours? Yeah. Yeah, you were a creature before. Sometimes a little piece of your mind still remembers that. You died in past wars. You lived and you died many times as a different variety of things, probably. Yeah, we'll never be able to understand it. But the minute we start being selfless and not greedy with the world's resources, or the nature's resources, and take just enough as plenty, we can rebuild what's been destroyed. No, it's not a profitable venture, but neither was building that first town. It wasn't profitable at the time to buy a bunch of wood and put together half a town. Yeah, they need some real money to build a whole town. So anyway, the butterfly, the monarch, has 6 lives it takes for it to travel the journey from one place to another. 6 lives. 6 times it's born and died and born and died and born and died on a journey from A to B. If that doesn't tell you everything. While you're alive, can you tell people to stop putting raisins in the damn potato soup? Who puts raisins in potato soup? I don't put raisins in potato soup. That doesn't sound right. Anyway, glad to see everybody. You can see I'm back in action. I got a lot of wrinkles to iron out of the sails, but this is what I have time to do every day. When they want to lie and say it's Norwegian, yeah, maybe. Well, I don't know. I never had Norwegian potato soup. Does potato soup vary? Do they put raisins in it? If it was raisins, I would suggest it's probably German. Maybe Germans would try that. I'm part German. Then they want to lie and say it's Norwegian. Yeah. Anyway, I see some hearts flying, but yeah, I gotta go, guys. It's been like 2 hours, so I got a bunch of stuff I gotta take care of. But I'll see you in the morning. We'll have coffee. Yeah. Peace, love, and well, where can I get some leather? Well, Warren, at this place called Max Leather here in Lancaster, Ohio, they've got a Max Leather shop, and I think I spent about $1,200 on leather there. Yeah, I just dropped another $160 for bike luggage. Yes. But anyway, this is my comeback show. This is the 3rd show I did today. Yeah, you can't keep me away from the microphone. Yeah, see the big microphone in the background, AD? Right? Look at it, it's right here. The big microphone right there. Yeah, I had to have that. Anyway, peace, love, you know who cares. Much love to all you guys out there. Hope to see you again. Good night. Yeah, I'm at Zack Radio.